Welcome to the One Place East Talking Newsletter for December 2025, edition number 31. So we've got a shorter version than we had last month for December. This newsletter is actually only 8 pages, so I won't be taking up too much of your time. So we will start from the front page as normal. At the top of the front page, there is an image. This month's image is obviously associated with being the month of Christmas and you can see a branch of a Christmas tree and there is a gold and black bauble hanging off the Christmas tree. And in the background, in a blurred part of the image, you could see like tinsel and lights. So it looks very festive. On top of that image, as normal, there is a white One Place East logo and bold white text which reads Newsletter, December 2025. In the centre of the page, as again normal, there are 3 images. From left to right, the left image is of 2 people, a man and a woman, who are looking directly at the camera and are both smiling. And Margaret is actually in the back, almost photobombing them, also with a smile on her face. And I know that image was taken at a trip to the Toby Carvery that we had, that everyone was invited to a few weeks back. The centre image is of 2 men who are both looking again directly at the camera. Both have big smiles on their faces and both of them have a thumbs up. And I know that they were at an event that Star held, which is like a gaming group. They had like a Christmas little get together that they had where they had like tombolas and stuff, because I know a couple of our staff went down there. So again, they look really happy. And then the third image, which is the furthest to the right, is of Ian Beaver and Isaac Harvey MBE at Isaac's guide launch, which was held at the end of November. And again, they are both looking directly at the camera and both have nice smiles on their faces. Underneath those 3 images, there is text which reads, One Place East wishes you a happy everything this festive season and a peaceful and healthy new year. As we approach the end of another year, we want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being part of our community. Your support, involvement and commitment have made this year truly special. This festive season is a time to reflect on the achievements we've shared, the challenges we've overcome and the connections we've built. It is also a time to look forward with hope and excitement for the opportunities the new year will bring. From all of us at One Place East, we wish you a Christmas filled with peace, joy and laughter, and a new year full of health, happiness and success. Thank you for being part of our journey. Here's to making 2026 even brighter together. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And on the right hand side of that, there is a dark green text box which matches the colour from the tree pines on the top image. And it has the contents of the newsletter in white writing, which says inside, Roots to Activity Project 2026, page 2, Professional Boxing Training, page 3, OPE Online Shop coming soon, page 4, A December to Remember, page 6, and OPE Opening Times, page 8, and more. And that is the end of the front page. Page 2 is split into 2 parts. So the top part of the page has Roots to Activity Project 2026. Would you like to become more active and healthy next year? We are here to help you meet your goals in a fun and social way. In response to the findings of our sports and physical activity research, we have secured funding for a new active travel, walking and wheeling project. We want to make short trips around the borough safer, social and enjoyable. There will be lots of exciting ways to get involved, whatever your level of walking or wheeling. We are looking for, and then there's A, people who want to take on a challenge to increase their level of activity by September 2026, and there will be a prize for the person who is most active. And B, a small group to help us co-produce 4 safe and enjoyable routes to OPE. Help to use step counters and activity trackers on your smartphones is available as well, and a free step counter watch for those who don't have a smartphone. To sign up, please contact Andy Murphy on the One Place East office number, which I'll read at the end, or you can email Andy at andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And along with that article, there is a logo for the project, which is a purple circle around the outside with white text inside, which reads Roots to Activity Project 2026 in like curved. And then inside that circle, there is a pink sky with what looks like green grass, which has colours of yellow, blue and green like swiveled over it. And then there is a symbol image of a person in a wheelchair. And then there's a yellow image of a man walking, like a stick man almost. Then there's a green man, and then there's a blue man who is holding either a walking stick or a cane. I'm not too sure, to be honest, from the image. So yeah, any abilities can be involved in a project. So even if you don't want to get super active, but you want to help plan the routes with us, then please do get in contact with Andy. Underneath that article, we have 2 photos. On the left-hand side, there is a photo of 6 people who are, I can tell, in the One Place East office. They're all looking directly at the camera, and they've all got advent calendars in their hands, dairy milk ones to be exact. And then the right-hand side image, again, they're in the OPE office, and there's 7 people, and they are standing in front of the Christmas tree in the large meeting room, and again, all have advent calendars in their hand, which will make sense when I read this article. So we've got spreading festive cheer, a big thanks to Neil Taylor and Hammers for work and support. The festive season is all about kindness, and this year we've seen a wonderful example of community spirit in action. A huge thank you to Neil Taylor and the fantastic community group Hammers for Work and Support for their generous donation of advent calendars. These calendars have brought so much joy to the One Place East community, a simple gesture that means the world. Every door opened is a little moment of happiness, and thanks to your support, December feels that bit more magical for everyone involved. We also want to give a special mention to Denise Stafford, who worked behind the scenes to make this happen. Your effort and care truly make a difference and remind us what the festive season is all about: sharing, giving and supporting one another. This act of kindness shows the power of community and how small things can create big smiles. From all of us at One Place East, thank you for helping us spread joy and inclusion this Christmas. We probably shouldn't be seen to be biased, but West Ham are massive. Hashtag come on you Irons. And that is the end of page 2. Page 3, again, split into 2 sections. So the top 2/3 of the page is a flyer. The flyer's main colour for the background is like a dark red. And on top of that, there is an image to the right of 2 men in a boxing ring looking like they're sparring. And then on the left-hand side, there is the logos for One Place East, which is in white, and the logo for Box Up Gyms, which is a black box with white text inside, which reads Box Up Gyms, and then a red like symbol of a man who looks like he's boxing. And then underneath that, we have professional boxing training. Build your fitness and confidence with our boxing training program. One Place East team up with Box Up Gyms Ilford for a fun learning experience and expert guidance to achieve your fitness goals. And then underneath that text, there are 3 images which are circular, which I believe are of Andy Murphy, and they're images, 3 different images of him with boxing gloves on, sort of punching a punch bag. And then underneath it reads, taster sessions start in January 2026. Contact Andy Murphy on 07472 813 966, or you can email andy.murphy@oneplaces.org. So if you've ever wanted to try boxing or you like boxing already, please do contact Andy and sign up for that. That sounds really exciting. And then underneath that, we have the upcoming meeting dates for One Place East for Change. So our campaign meetings will be held in the new year on Tuesday the 6th of January and Tuesday the 20th of January. Both of those will take place at the One Place East office from 4 till 6 p.m. And then the information sharing meeting, which is the monthly meeting, will be held on Tuesday the 27th of January from 2 till 4 p.m, but that will be held at the York Room of Redbridge Central Library. So to book or for more information about One Place East for Change, please contact Erica on the One Place East office number or you can email erica.miles@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 3. Page 4, again, split into 2 sections. So the top section is an article with the heading of One Place East celebrates International Day of Persons with Disabilities in Style. The theme was fostering disability inclusive societies for advancing social progress. One Place East proudly joined the global celebration of International Day of Persons with Disabilities, a day dedicated to promoting inclusion, accessibility and equality for disabled people everywhere. To kick off the festivities, our team came together to decorate the One Place East Christmas tree. It was a joyful moment that perfectly captured the spirit of inclusion and community. To mark the occasion, we aired a special episode of our One Place in Conversations podcast. Listeners tuned in for inspiring discussions about inclusion, accessibility, and why disability matters. If you missed it, don't worry, you can catch up on all episodes via our website or streaming platforms, which are Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and I'm forgetting one, but I think that's enough. To mark the occasion, no, I've already read that. And what's a celebration without a little friendly competition? Our IDDP bingo night was a huge hit. Congratulations to all the lucky winners and a special shout out to Sophia, who won the star prize of a £50 shopping voucher. A massive thank you to Daniel and Penny for hosting. The evening was filled with laughter, lucky numbers and plenty of smiles. Same time next year or maybe sooner. Thank you to everyone who joined us to celebrate this important day. Let's keep working together to ensure everyone belongs and has the chance to live a full and happy life. So just besides that article, there are images from a couple of those events. So the top image is of TJ and Cynthia standing in front of our Christmas tree, which was obviously decorated as part of our festive event. The second picture is of, there's probably about 15 people in the photo, and they've all got their heads down looking at their bingo tickets on the table. And in the background, you can see the TV in our big meeting room has got the number 72 on it. So that was during bingo. And then the bottom photo is of Sophia, who was mentioned in the article, who won the £50 shopping voucher, and Abdul, who is carrying a coat, which is in a plastic wrapper. So that was what he won at the bingo night. So yeah, it was really lovely, and hopefully we'll do it again soon, and I'm sure we will. And then the article underneath that is Create to Market Christmas Market was a festive success. Now we move online with the launch of the OPE online shop. On the 22nd of November, One Place East brought the holiday spirit to life with our Create to Market Christmas Market. And what an amazing day it was. From unique handmade gifts to creative crafts, the market was full of festive cheer and community spirit. A huge thank you to Ilford Exchange for being the best hosts as always. Your support helps us showcase local talent and create opportunities for makers and entrepreneurs to shine. But the excitement doesn't stop there. In December, we're thrilled to announce the launch of our brand new online shop via the One Place East website. This means you'll soon be able to browse and buy incredible products from our talented creators from the comfort of your home. Thank you to everyone who joined us and supported local creativity. Together, we're making inclusion and enterprise thrive. So look out for that. We don't have an official date, but it will 1,000,000% be launching in December. So if you do follow us on socials, just stay tuned because we will be announcing it as soon as it's live. And that is the end of page 4. Page 5, again split into 2 sections. Top article is One Place East AGM, a year of impact, inspiration and inclusion. A huge thank you to everyone who joined us for our annual general meeting on Tuesday, the 2nd of December. We're so grateful to our trustees, staff, partners and the entire One Place East community for all of your continued support throughout this financial year. Your dedication and collaboration make everything we do possible, and together we've achieved so much. One of the highlights of the evening was the premiere of our One Place East year in review video for 2024/25, which showcases the incredible work and achievements from the past year. If you missed it, don't worry, you can watch now on our Facebook, YouTube and Instagram channels, or you can scan the QR code, which is pictured to the right. We were also inspired by the voices that make our community so strong. A special thank you to Andrew for speaking about the importance of International Day of Persons with Disabilities, and to Ben, Kweku, Sam, Mercy and Cynthia for sharing your powerful stories. Your experiences remind us why inclusion matters and why our work is so vital. Finally, we're delighted to officially welcome Kevin Watton as our newest trustee. Kevin brings valuable insight and passion to our mission, and we look forward to working together to continue building positive change. Here's to another year of collaboration, community and impact. And it does have a link which says visit here to read our annual report. So you can visit tinyurl.com/OPE annual report 24-25. And there are 3 pictures that were taken at the AGM next to this article. One is a group shot from the front, which probably has about 30 people sat in the picture who are all facing forward, looking at the top table where our chair and Margaret, our chief officer, was sat. The next is a picture taken from the audience of Andrew giving a speech about IDDP. And then underneath that is a picture of Kevin Watton, who is the newest trustee to One Place East, who's mentioned. Jenny Brock, who is also a current trustee, and then Jenny's husband Bill, who is a member of One Place East, and they are all stood together, massive smiles on their faces, facing the camera. And then underneath that article is an inspiring evening launching the guides you never knew you needed. A huge thank you to everyone who joined us for our Friday night launch event, The Guides You Never Knew You Needed, with Isaac Harvey MBE. Your support, questions and enthusiasm made this an unforgettable evening. Together, we explored powerful guides that challenge perceptions, celebrate inclusion, sparking conversations that truly matter. A special thanks to Isaac Harvey MBE for sharing his incredible journey, and to Ian Beaver for expertly facilitating the session. We also want to give a big shout out to Donna and her team at the Kenneth More Theatre for being such wonderful hosts and helping make the event a success. Couldn't make it? Don't worry, you can stream the full event on our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to get your own copy of the guides, you can purchase them by scanning the QR code, which is pictured to the right, or visiting buymeacoffee.com/LJCONCFOJ/extras. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to champion inclusion together. And that is the end of page 5. Page 6 is a full page flyer. So I think one of the only pages in this newsletter that's not split into 2 sections. So the background colour of the flyer is like a dark green, like a festive kind of green. And at the top, there is Christmas tree branches sort of hanging over the top. And on top of them are 2 strings of lights. And text that reads, upcoming events are December to remember. So this flyer was actually featured in our November newsletter. But as the dates are all late December, we've just put it in again just to remind people what's going on. So there's 4 boxes with 4 different events inside each box. So from top left, we have Christmas carols taking place on Tuesday the 16th of December from 2 till 4 p.m. That will be at the One Place East office. Enjoy a delicious hot chocolate, sing along to classic Christmas carols and take a moment to relax and connect with others in a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Next event, which is underneath that, is Reminiscence Group. So we do have our Reminiscence Group running every Monday anyway, but we just want people to know that on the 29th of December from 2 till 4, it will still run, but it will have kind of a festive twist. So it says, looking for a cosy space to share memories and connect with others this festive season. Join us as we gather around the warmth of shared stories, reliving cherished Christmas moments from years gone by. Come along for a cup of tea and a mince pie and the comfort of community. And then top right, we have a Winter Wonderland walk, which will be taking place on Tuesday the 30th of December from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. Embrace the crisp winter air and the beauty of our local outdoor spaces with a refreshing seasonal walk. Wrap up warm, lace up your walking shoes and join us for a gentle stroll. After the walk, we'll return to the office to warm up and enjoy a comforting bowl of soup with fresh bread. And then lastly, we have our gaming group, which again takes place most Wednesdays, but this will be a Christmas themed one again. That will be on the 31st of December from 12 till 2 p.m. Celebrate the festive season with us at the Gaming Christmas Social. Relax with a hot drink and a mince pie while engaging in a friendly competition and collaborative play. So they are the 4 events. If you would like to attend any of those, if you could just let us know that you'll be coming along by contacting the One Place East office or emailing info@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 6. Page 7 is our usual upcoming events that are recurring events at One Place East. So top of the page, we have upcoming events on an orange background. There is a QR code for the events section of our website if that wants to be scanned, and a white One Place East logo. So the first is our One Place East Reminiscence Group, which takes place every Monday from 2 till 4 p.m. Next is our One Place East Pop-Up, which is held at Redbridge Central Library every Tuesday from 11 until 1 p.m. Then we have our Create to Market Design Workshop, which is held at the office every Thursday from 10:30 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. Then we have our Proper Blokes Club weekly walk, which is held on Thursdays from 12 p.m. and the guys all meet at Ilford Station. And then our One Place East Site Support Group, which is a monthly meeting, will be held on Tuesday the 13th of January from 11 to 1 p.m. at Redbridge Central Library. This meeting is actually open to all groups, so usually the meeting is for people with visual impairment, but this January meeting is open to any person at all, any type of disability, mental health condition. Anyone who uses One Place East basically can attend this site support group meeting. And then we have One Place Voice for adults with a learning disability, which again is a monthly meeting, which is held at the One Place East office. The January date is Tuesday the 13th of January from 7 till 9 p.m. So that is for anyone with a learning disability living in the London Borough of Redbridge. And then we have our Power of EFT workshop sessions coming up. So we have one every month from January to March, which is emotional freedom technique, which is like a tap-in sort of session, and it's about tapping on specific energy meridian points while focusing on stress or difficult memories to help release negative emotions and restore balance. So all dates will be held at the One Place East office from 3 till 4 p.m. and the New Year dates are the 28th of January, the 25th of February and the 25th of March, and they are all held on a Wednesday. And that is the end of page 7 and our regular events. So page 8 of 8, so this is our final page for our December newsletter. So at the top of the page, we have a blue Christmas bauble with a white One Place East logo in it, and it reads white text which has Christmas and New Year opening times. And next to that on the right hand side is text which reads Tuesday the 23rd of December, we are open. We are closed on Christmas Eve, so the 24th. The 25th and 26th are obviously bank holidays, so we'll also be closed. We are then open again on Monday the 29th of December until Wednesday the 31st of December. And then the Thursday the 1st of January is obviously a bank holiday as New Year's Day. And on Friday the 2nd of January, we will be closed. And then we will be reopened as normal on Monday the 5th of January. Underneath that, we have coping at Christmas, useful contacts. Whether or not you celebrate Christmas, you may find at this time of year your mental health might be affected by things such as loneliness, financial worries, people or situations you might want to avoid, lack of access to support and services, or bereavement. Over the festive period, while some services are closed, there are still a range of organisations you can contact to support with your mental health. Numbers you can contact are So we have the Samaritans, which is open 24/7. You can call 116 123 or visit samaritans.org. There's the mental health direct number, which is 0300 555 1000. There's Shout, which is 85258, which is, I believe, a text service. We've got NHS 111, and you can press option 2 for mental health support. And then there's CALM, which stands for Campaign Against Living Miserably, and that is open from 5 p.m. till midnight, and you can call 0800 585 858. Underneath that, we have the One Place Is Talking newsletter, which is obviously what you're listening to now, just letting people know, more so the post and email versions, that they can listen to the Talking newsletter on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music or Apple Podcasts. Underneath that, we have Save Paper and Save Trees to try and encourage those who get the paper version to sign up for the email version instead. Then we have all of our social media handles, which is at One Place East for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Spotify and YouTube. Then we have our funding logos, which are London Borough of Redbridge, NHS North East London, Mopac, CABWE Awarding Body, the Lottery Community Fund and Lloyds Bank Foundation. And then under that we have our registered office, our registered charity number and our company limited by guarantee number. And that is the end of page 8 and of December's newsletter. So thank you for listening to our December edition of the One Place Is Talking newsletter. If you would like any more information on anything included or support with booking, you can contact the One Place East office on 0208 925 2435. You can email info@oneplaceeast.org, or if you'd prefer to use text or WhatsApp, you can feel free to contact me on my mobile 07944 119 899. I hope you all have a lovely festive period, and I look forward to speaking to you all again in January. Take care.